Well, good afternoon. It's a rather beautiful day here in Lisbon. We've been busy this morning doing bits of work and schooly stuff, but right now we are off to visit the Oriental Museum, or the Orient Museum. We've never been before, so I've no idea what it's like. You know that thing that happened the other day with my tickets, if you're watching my channel? The train tickets ended up like this, look. They went through the washing machine. My trousers. Well, we have various theories about whether they're still going to work. Boyfriend thinks they definitely will. The Portuguese chap we asked the other day thought they definitely wouldn't, and I think they might. So let's go and try them on the machine, because I just put €5 of credit on each. They're mine and Isabel's, you see. So let's go and see. Right, okay then, it's the moment of truth. Will it work? Nothing's happening.
I told you it wouldn't.
Right, next.
I told you, Mummy.
Okay, so I had to buy another 2 zapping cards for me and Izzy. But anyway, we're going to try and get a tram now to the Oriental Museum. We don't know where to get off, but we're presuming it's on the bellying line somewhere. Up the steps. We came here before back in February or March. We went for a big long walk, didn't we? There goes that tram that we were just on. Oh, I've got some achy legs this trip. My calves are aching. Hoping this is the right way. I've got awfully complacent this time. I always used to plan my routes meticulously before leaving the house. Now I just think, oh, I'll Google it if I can't find it, and then end up getting lost. We appear to be here. There are loads of fancy cars outside. We don't think that was the front door, so we're just going round this bit here, which is just opposite the train line. Well, parallel with the train line. I couldn't quite just resist running up these little steps here. Hey, I'm right over the road here. I might regret this in a minute. I've become parted with everybody else in the group. There's Izzy down there. I'm going to have to go right the way around now to catch up. Whoops. It just looked like such a fun route, I had to take it. Here I am. This must be the front door. In we go. So we're in the Museu Oriental, and we have been for quite some time. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to film in here. You're allowed to take photographs, so I kind of photographed it. Anyway, we're all flagging a bit, so we're going to the cafe now before we continue. So we're having a little cakey breaky. What have you got is? Oh, that looks a little familiar. I think I've seen you eating something similar to that before in Spain.
Mini versions.
Mini version. How is it?
It's really good. And that's because it's one step.
Okay. I have got this, which I haven't tasted yet, but it does look suspiciously like a custard donut. Also got some milky coffees coming.
You said on the thing it was a mustard donut.
Mustard donut? Oh, I hope not. Let's have a little lick. It's not mustard. It's quite nice. The first bit of the exhibition we saw downstairs was the contemporary art from China. And there are some examples of it in this little publication here. As you can see, it was quite enjoyable. There was a big section on Chinese opera that we saw. I was noticing the shoes with the platformy bits on. I saw that a few times, and I was wondering if people actually wore them. I mean, these ones are from an opera, but I wondered about day-to-day use. Keep you out of the mud, sort of thing. Izzy tells me that Tudor people used to do that to protect their shoes from the mud and poo, because that was the time that people threw it out of windows. Anyway, back to this. So it's still looking at the literature here. This is what the museum looks like. And here it is, divided up into all its floors. We are... where are we? -1, I think, at the moment. In that bit. Obligatory wandering around the gift shop at the end of the trip to the museum. I'm not much of a one for gift shops, but I must admit, those little slippers are very cute. They look as if they're made of felt. And the elephants too. And look look at the little doggies. Oh, and the owls. Very inspiring. So we have just left the Fundação Oriente Museu, that I have just discovered that is what that was called. What did I think of it? I must say, after we had a coffee and a cakey breaky, we were a lot more interested in the artefacts, so maybe a lot of our sort of being overwhelmed and glazing over might have just been that we were a bit low blood sugary or something like that. I don't know. It reminded me of like a textbook. You know, when you get... Do you know those eyewitness books? There's a series by DK where you just get picture, and with a bit of text describing each. There's no linear thread to join them. And it was a bit like that, I suppose. And also, everything was in a glass case, beautifully presented, but very similarly all the way through. And there was no story to it, you know, so it was all very disconnected, fragmented and abstract in a way. So it was quite hard to come away with an overall impression, I thought. But probably if you're really into the content of the museum, you would probably really, really love it. It was very beautifully presented, immaculate, and there was lots of really fascinating stuff in there, so it was definitely a great place to visit. It was also very dark in there, which contributed to the soporific effect of it. I find if I'm in a dimly lit place, I start to get a bit sleepy. But on the other hand, you could say it was very atmospheric, and it added more, it highlighted the exhibits more. So there's kind of two sides to that argument as well. Anyway, right now we're heading back to the flat on a tram. Going back over there, over the bridge. I'm not filming in front because Invisible Boyfriend is there and he wishes to remain invisible. But we're about to go back up those steps to where the tram is. Whee! We've all totally perked up after our cakes. We're all doing gallant leaps up onto the pavement then. It's amazing the power of cake and coffee. If only it had a bit more longevity to it, because we'll probably all be tired again in 20 minutes. It's getting dark, as you can see. Wondering if it's worth breaking into a sprint or not. Oh, it's going. I prefer the trams anyway, they're much more fun. It's getting dark. Look at that sky. We're very close to the train line here on this tram stop. On the tram stops you get this lovely electronic display that tells you how many minutes there are left till your thing comes. Oh, something is coming now. It looks like a bus. It is. It's the 760. I wonder if we can get on it. I'm on the bus, and it is very crowded indeed. It's fine to get all. Oh, don't lose it.
I got it.
We've made it to Caixodrei and we're going to go back to the apartment. Bye bye bus. Izzy wants to stay home alone. She's got serious amounts of TV watching to do apparently.
Horrible Histories.
Horrible Histories. One of the favourite shows of all time.
But I'm waiting for my phone to charge.
Yeah?
But I have one downloaded on my phone.
Oh, is that from Netflix?
My iPad. Because we're in Portugal, BBC iPlayer doesn't work.
Oh, no.
But Netflix does, and it's on Netflix, live series, so I should be good once it's charged.
Izzy's so desperate to get rid of us and have free run of the apartment that she suggested me and my namorado invisível, my invisible boyfriend, would like to go for a romantic walk in the dark. And actually, since we rarely get any time alone together, we were quite keen to take her up on this offer. We're out on our walk and I've just spotted a building with beautiful ceilings. Have a look at this. The Sabotage Rock and Roll Club apparently. Look at all the ceilings though. Ceiling number 1. Oh, nice, isn't it? And then going on up. Ceiling number 2. Whee. Going on up. Ceiling number 3. Oh, focus. There we are. Going on up. Oh, that's it. Loving these shiny tiles, even though they are covered in graffiti. We're going up here. No idea where we're going to end up. We're just getting ourselves lost, I think. Oh, blimey. That wing mirror was very close to my head then. Whew. I nearly got run over by a bike on a pavement earlier as well. He whistled past my nose. I didn't even see him. I love the way everything's just still open, you know. Oh, look in there. That's a sweet little surprise. Well, I don't know where I expected to come out, but we have come out here, wherever this is. Should we go up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. There's some kind of a group behind me here, doing some kind of theatrical warm-up exercise, I think. A lot of them are wearing pink tutus, so I wonder what that's all about. Do you know? Please respond in the comments below. Tell me what this is all about. We've just been attracted by the sound of drums and we've come across this in English, look, so I wonder if it's aimed specifically at tourists. It's very spectacular, doesn't it? Okay, so this happened. Sidetracked by the dancers. We're going to go up the steps and see what we can see from above. The dancers have gone in and I'm wondering what's going to happen next. Ooh, a very nice shade all of a sudden. They look quite beastly, in fact. Ooh, it's quite nice looking over there too, look. It's obviously something to do with Romania. We've got some historical figures here. The outer two are in Portuguese and the central one is in English. He's got a bigger camera than me and he's got a lovely looking gimbal as well.
This is the show.
Well, it's gone 7. Oh, what's going on here?
Muito boa noite. Excelentíssimas senhoras.
Oh, there's a lady down there with a microphone.
It's an honor and a privilege to be present here with you for celebrating together the National Day of Romania in few days' time. On December 1st, Romania celebrates the centenary of the Great Unity, the most important event in the modern history of the Romanian people. You will see a beautiful story, also about what Romania is today.
Yeah, can't get it all in. We decided not to stay and watch, it's a bit loud for us. And anyway, we feel like a walk. But that was quite cool, wasn't it? More spectacular lights here. I can't even fit it all in on the screen. Trees are wrapped in lights. There's some street dancers busking here, with a little spot. I think we're getting old, we are. We're just talking about how there was too much sub-bass woofing going on in that audio there. It was getting the old tympanic membranes aflap in a most disconcerting manner. Look at this lovely spectacle here in Shadow. It's rather splendidly lit, isn't it? Oh yeah. Yeah, not bad. Izzy wants to take up busking with backing tapes. What do you think? Do you think that's a good idea if I sit the supervisor? 60 just elevador. Obviously a bit of a natural stage there with the steps coming up for people to sit on and watch. Could have been designed almost like that. Aha! It's the pink tutu-clad group that were doing those warm-ups. Appear to be assembling, ready to do something. We're heading back now. Okay, so we have a bacalhau wearing a tie, a Santa hat, and another tie. We have arrived back in the apartment just in time for me to cook dinner, only to discover that Isabel has been on a bit of a snack rampage while we've been gone. So somebody's going to be having her portion of mock duck stir fry tomorrow. Yes, part of the snack rampage was finishing off the veggie portion of her lunch. Oh, the price we pay. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog there because I'm just going to do boring stuff like cook dinner now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give the video a like if you liked it, because it does help the channel to grow. Comment down any thoughts below and hit the subscribe button if you'd like to follow more of our adventures. And I'll see you in the next one.